was from the Game Boy Turk game? There's a Game Boy Turk game? What?
Later. Hey.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
You know, when the game was originally going about, I was like,
Activating combat mode.
I could really use something
Take that.
to like get my AP back and whatnot.
Hey.
But
Conflict
I
resolved.
figured, okay, it's not that big of
yeah.
a deal because the save points are in some pretty good spots.
I'll leave this to Sephiroth.
And then now they give me this ability to get HP and MP and AP back by getting certain objectives.
Reno and Rude will go that way. Leave it to the Turks.
And
Activating combat mode.
I think it kind of might be unnecessary.
Conflict resolved.
The end. Oh yeah.
I'm not trying to be greedy or anything like that, but no, like, no. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. I like it.
Activating combat mode.
Take that.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, man. You saved me. Oh yeah, those masked guys causing all that havoc? I think I saw their leader just now. He's up ahead on this street. I'd stay clear if I were you. That is a token of gratitude.
Thank you for giving me earrings. What am I gonna do with earrings? You believe it was a mobile game, Japanese only, or Japan only. Just thinking the name reminds you of Princess Cisna from White Knight Chronicles. Landale's playing White Knight Chronicles right now, and I haven't been able to tune into a stream yet, but
Conflict resolved.
I have been very curious where he sits with it.
Thank you so much. Just up ahead, a really cool older girl came and saved me. But bad guys with big weapons came too. That young lady gave us time to escape by charging out alone. Please, mister, I'll give you my favorite treasure. So please, help that girl. Yes, please.
And everyone calling for help during the assault on the Shinra building in Chapter 3. Okay. Apparently I've saved everyone. Just listen to that Final Fantasy music. Totally correct, it was a mobile only. Looked it up, it's called Before Crisis. Aha. Aha.
Genesis. No, they're copies?
Activating combat mode.
G Eraser.
Hey!
What did I just do?
Take that!
the big guns.
Did I like White Knight
You can do it,
Chronicles overall? I'm
Yeah, I'm on
pretty
fire
sure
now.
I had a lot of problems with it. It's been a little while. Oh, I don't remember everything of my thoughts, but
Conflict resolved.
I do remember the ending and being very, very disappointed. I'll see what he did with his foot.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to have wings. You know, like an angel.
If people had wings, they'd be monsters.
Wings symbolize freedom for those who have none. They don't symbolize monsters. Impressive, Soldier First Class. You've got skill.
Well, unlike the Turks, fighting's our main thing.
Here, a little gift for helping me out.
A mail address? You call that a gift? Oh, it's a new shop. You call that a gift? Yeah, I found this new place where you can go shopping. Here, I'll give you the address.
All right then. I'm off to the next job. You've got something too, right?
Yeah, I do.
Until we meet again.
Oh, this is like cutscene.
Once Sector 8 is clear, come to Mako Reactor 5.
Did you find something out?
Angeal has been sighted.
So it's search and destroy?
The army is mobilizing, but there's still time. You and I will find them before they
do. And
And what?
fail.
to eliminate them.
For real?
Yes, for real.
Awesome! We're gonna fail!
For real? And save. Actually, I think I remember a little bit more now. I didn't like White Knight Chronicles for like a variety of reasons, but I think my overall opinions on it were I just it wasn't really all that great. And then for whatever reason, I was like, I'll play White Knight Chronicles 2 because maybe it'll be better than White Knight Chronicles 1, which I didn't really enjoy. And that was an experience too. I believe I have my thoughts on YouTube, if you're curious. Shameless plug that I never really get to do.
Activating combat mode.
Interrupted my whatchamacallit. Some enemies are capable of using extremely powerful abilities. Some abilities even inflict status ailments, so make sure to guard against such abilities. Guarding greatly reduces the damage you take and also prevents status ailments. Oh, see how they did that?
Conflict resolved.
Like, nah, you take it.
Oh
man.
yeah!
Is that Angeal's face?
It appears Genesis isn't the only one who can be copied. The company training room. We used to sneak in there for fun, when the seconds were out. Genesis, Angeal, and I.
You guys were pretty tight.
I wonder.
Also, hey, Adrenaline.
Infinite in mystery is the gift of the goddess. We seek it thus, and take to the sky. Ripples form on the water's surface. The wandering soul knows no rest.
Loveless, Act 1.
You remember?
How can I not, when you've beaten it into my head?
Don't take Sephiroth lightly.
Noted.
Is that the best you can do?
All hail Sephiroth, huh?
Angeal, stay back. I'll take Sephiroth alone.
Genesis.
The world needs a new hero.
Come and try.
So smug. But for how long?
Do we really need more reasons to believe that Sephiroth is a boss? I mean, he got added to Smash Bros. Come on. We know he's a boss. Also, who's this game really about? Is it Zack or is it Sephiroth?
Stop! You'll destroy this place.
That's no way to talk to a hero!
Bye. Sephiroth's like, oh, you want to play for real, for real?
Enough!
Angeal.
Out of my way!
Genesis!
Just a scrape. I'll be fine. Don't worry. Even if the morrow is barren of promises, nothing shall forestall my return.
So, was everything all right?
Yes. as far as Genesis was concerned. But as for Angeal...
Angeal? What happened?
Later, I received one of his famous lectures.
About what?
Always the same. Discipline, dreams, honor, etc.
Haha. One of those, huh?
So it's true. They're in league with Hollander.
How could this happen?
More heightened emotions for Angeal.
Angeal, what are you up to? Where are you?
Chocobo mode. You recognize that voice anywhere, and you hope you don't screw this up. That's Kaylee Mills. I have no idea who that is, but I'll take your word for it. Enjoying Final Fantasy Crisis Core? Or is that, Forever Fallen Circular Cuts? What's down there? Lead this to that. That's where I have to go. But let's see what's down here.
Hollander's laboratory is right down this way. It's a private, unsanctioned facility. We may find leads on Angeal.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Activating combat mode.
What happens if I jump this guy? Oh, I can't. I don't have any like range. Oh,
Brace yourself.
There's a ranged attack. Imagine Sephiroth on a cooking show with those cutting skills. You know, there's plenty of cooking animes out there, but having like a shonen-esque anime just sounds so interesting to me. Out of the attack range. I have no magic to kill these guys. What happened to that guy? Did he run away?
Oh yeah!
Ran away. And I still got a level up for it. Sucker what?
Activating combat mode.
Hot! Take that! Hi! Later!
Okay, we're just gonna chill while figure out what we're gonna do about this guy.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
Run away. See what happens. You don't know if that's the proper abbreviation. Whichever one you want to answer. You're actually thinking more fan fiction, crappy cutscenes. Ooh, look at you. Outdoing me with my thing. It's funny how anime is the word used for OTT fights. That's definitely ocular tactician tendons. Because, you know, tendons are involved in fighting. Akin to DBZ and the like. When that was never what appealed to you in anime in the first place. I am very much a, I guess they call them shonen animes. Those animes seem to be like right up my alley, you know, just all the fighting and, you know, cool powers and stuff like that, you know. Jujutsu Kaisen, I had a great time with that one. Still need to watch season 2. I don't know if it's fully out yet. I want to binge.
Activating combat mode.
I'm just gonna sit here and wait for my whatchamacallit. There
You're
we
in
go.
for it now. Prove your honor to me.
Does anyone else not hear the critical health of from Pokemon in this song? Can you, like, I just can't unhear it.
Conflict resolved.
Fine, I will check out my mail. Treasure Princess. I'm looking for someone who would go on treasure hunts with me. Spam folder. I'll have to try to remember that that's there. Bahamut Fury. Chocobo feather. You acquire the item below, Chocobo's image will be added to the DMW. Oh, Kate Sith. By the way, it's Mako, not Mako. That's how I'm gonna be saying it. Getting that out of the way with the quickness. That does not look like a Moogle. What the heck does that? Looks like a bear or a pig. Oh, you can buy these. How much money I got? I got some money. Let's buy one of those. Let's buy one of those. Go over to materia. Let's go over to equipment. Put Libra there. Put cure I bought another cure, right? No, it was Isuna. There we go.
Activating combat mode.
Take that!
Ah.
The end!
I jumped your jump.
Prove
Mako or
your honor to
Breako.
me.
I got it!
The Food Wars anime is a good laugh. It's incredibly ridiculous.
Resolved.
I think I've heard of that one. My boss at work is a huge anime fan and manga fan, and so I get to hear her stories of all the crazy anime adventures and things like that she's either watching or reading or what have you.
The door isn't receiving power. The source is... Zack, open the valve on the lowest level. That should open the door.
You know, you could just use your sword and cut it open. We just watched a cutscene of you cutting a big cannon into tiny little pieces with literally just the flick of your wrist. Pokemon song? Nope, don't think so. It's not necessarily a song. It's like when a Pokemon is like at critical HP, there's that jingle that plays, you know, doo 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 doo. I hear that in that track, that music, that song. A combat song. It just, you know, drives me crazy. How am I supposed to get down there? You know what? Let's save. Do you like Pokemon, the games in particular? Or the games in particular, though you do think the anime has gotten better over time. I don't have too much experience
Activating
with...
combat mode.
Well, maybe that's a little dismissive. I have a lot of experience with the Pokemon games.
Conflict resolved.
But
oh yeah!
I've definitely bought more Pokemon games than I have finished. For whatever reason, I just get to a point in... I couldn't jump him. I was trying to jump him.
Later! Got him!
Alright, I'll figure out how to kill you. Hey, y'all hear it? But it's not playing right now.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
I know y'all hear it. But yeah, I just, for the life of me, I can't, or I couldn't play Pokemon games to their completion. Inra Alpha. That's Vitality 40. That's an upgrade. Hear it. That. Pretty. Useful. I also haven't watched the anime in a billion years. So, I mean, it was cool back in my younger days. That was good enough for me.
Activating combat mode.
Probably good enough for me now. Wow, I got jumped.
Take that! Hot!
Conflict resolved.
Ah,
Oh yeah!
the counter jump. We had to go on their in-scene capabilities. You doubt we'd have much game left. No, this is not incorrect. Boss points plus 100. I work at a company where it's basically just all people. I mean, not everybody, but I would say most of the people. I would say, like, if I were to hazard a guess, 80 to 90% of the people in my department, and maybe like 40 to 60% of the people at the company have engaged in some sort of nerddom. You know, whether that be collectibles or video games or Dungeons and Dragons or you know, something along those lines. Anime, stuff like that.
Activating combat mode.
Suck. I gotta sneeze. And it's gone.
Oh
Conflict
yeah!
resolved.
Hey, bye. Do I work in IT? I do not. I work in customer service. Because that's the only job I can get, apparently.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way! Hot!
No, I got counter jumps.
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Good work.
That keypad says enter password to open. And I can actually read it. That's crazy. I'm surprised you waited for me, Sephiroth. You're very much a solo kind of guy.
How wretched.
How wretched. remember buying up to 4 copies of Pokemon Colosseum because the others were faulty. Often at a save point, so you may actually be the opposite. Really? 4 copies. It is now an undisputed fact that the life form excavated from the earth is indeed of the ancient race spoken of in legend. Furthermore, history records that these ancients channeled the power of the planet to tear the earth asunder. Using the cells of the unearthed ancient, we have begun research on creating and mass-producing a race with comparable abilities. The primary objective of this research is to significantly reduce Mako excavation costs. The heightened abilities of soldier members are maintained by a delicate balance of various genetic factors. A change in this balance could only be caused by a leak of genetic information, but this is not possible under normal circumstances. This phenomenon is unique to the soldier type G.
I'm getting woozy.
It was shortly before Genesis left. The wound was superficial, but for some reason, Genesis wasn't healing. The man who treated him was Hollander.
Professor Hollander, how is Genesis?
The problem is the Mako energy that seeped in through the wound.
Is it treatable?
First, he'll need a transfusion. You aren't viable.
Why couldn't I be the donor? A soldier, type G.
Pretty sure you haven't played all the Pokemon Dungeon games you've bought? Oh, well. You know, from my perspective, that's probably a good thing, but you know, what do I know? Neither had you till the first episode of the new series was an ad on YouTube. You watched it in full, and it was much better than any memories you have of Ash and friends. Well, Ash, that's because Ash was a terrible Pokemon trainer. The dude lost like every single battle, you know? It's ridiculous. Objective: implant the cells of an ancient into a human fetus to imbue said fetus with the ancient's abilities.
It was Hollander's experiment. The result was a normal child, which meant he failed. However,
there's a monster inside. Is this where they make the copies?
Project G gave birth to the man we know as Genesis.
Project G.
Project Genesis. Contrary to this report, Genesis showed clear signs of change.
Degrading?
Not only that.
Copies?
Abominations.
Sephiroth!
Hollander, I thought I'd find you here.
You want to do something to me, eh? But then, who will stop Genesis and Angeal's degradation?
Genesis.
You won't take Hollander.
Zack, go.
Yeah.
There is no hate, only joy, for you are beloved by the goddess. Hero of the dawn, healer of worlds.
Loveless again. You never change.
3 friends go into battle. 1 is captured. 1 flies away. The one that is left becomes a hero.
A common story.
If we were to enact it, would I be the one to play the hero? Or would you?
It's all yours.
Indeed. After all, your glory should have been mine.
How petty.
In hindsight, perhaps. Now what I want most is the gift of the goddess.
You won't get away. Where is Angeal? Tell me!
Well, I'm pretty sure that Genesis has his wing on the opposite side that Sephiroth had his. Which is
Activating combat mode.
very interesting.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Activating combat mode.
The end! Take
Aha.
that!
Get counter jumped.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Can't be the only one who hears it. I can't. You ask about the IT thing because he used to have a local Magic the Gathering store that used to go to play regular drafts and fundamental number munchies or Friday Night Magic. You met a lot of programmers there from Jagex and Frontier Developments. Yeah, I let's just say I'm not smart enough to be in IT. I keep getting told by Rot that, like, oh no, just apply to IT jobs. All they do is Google stuff, but you know, it's not gonna work for me. How am I doing on leveling ups of these things? Seem to be going very good. I think they were pretty good. Perhaps a little sane. The story in Blue Rescue Team is a tearjerker. So Explorers of Sky was a viewer requested game.
Hollander went this way?
And that's like one of the shining examples of a game where I went through the whole game and at the end I was like, yeah, I didn't like this game at all. And everyone in the chat was like, what? How? Like, we didn't get that impression from you at all. Come on, Zack. This is ridiculous.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on! Take that!
I always like, I always remember that experience. 'Cause that was a good one.
Activating combat mode.
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Got him! Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah. This way is a dead end.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way! Hot! Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Later! Oh yeah!
You hear it? Do 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 do. Oh, as soon as I started doing that, I'm dropping frames. We're just gonna drop some frames. Just gonna drop some frames. I'll just go into the menu while I'm dropping some frames. You know, check out my equipment and stuff like that. Make sure everything's up to snuff. Seems like we're good there. Seems like we're good there. I was like, actually, I want to check out the missions, but can't do that. Looks like I'm just going to continue to drop frames. Yeah, this is not going so well for me. I'll run back to the save point. Assuming it lets me. I am still dropping frames. What is going on? Well, I guess if I were to call it quits for today, this would be a decent time to do it, because, you know, I'm at the 2 hour mark, but I don't, you know, I don't want to continue playing. All right. Seems like we're stabilizing. All right. Seems like we're back.
Activating combat mode.
Hi! The end!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Later!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Oh. For whatever reason, I thought that the ability finish was related to something else. Like the last enemy hit. Or the last enemy killed, but apparently it's every enemy.
Activating combat mode.
Take that!
No, I got counter jumped.
Hey! Take that! Hey!
Conflict resolved.
Got him!
Candy Cup. Think you're gonna enjoy watching those kinds of moments down the line? Those will be some moments.
Activating combat mode.
Take that! Later! Hey! Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Need to heal myself. Here, let's do that.
Activating combat mode.
The end!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Activating combat mode.
Hey! Later!
Counter jump.
Take that!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Who claims he's not good at IT, but still managed to set up a Twitch stream? You know, the setting up of the Twitch stream is definitely not the hard part. Definitely not. You know what the hard part is? This is something that I no longer do for people. Port forwarding for a router. Now that is rough times. I don't know if you have to do that in today's day and age so much anymore. But back in the day, like when we were playing Warcraft 3 custom games and stuff like that, oh my gosh, was that the most infuriating thing to walk people through.
Hollander, you can't escape!
It's the perfect place to hide a treasure chest. So what are we going to be fighting here? Like a super monster Genesis? I'll do a safety save here just in case. Poor robot. Is that robot floating?
Damn it! Out of my way!
Activating combat mode.
No, I wanted to avoid the poison gas.
Hey! Take that! Hey! Take that! Hey!
I'm about to die.
Take that!
Camera's definitely not
Hey!
helping me out, so gotta lock on.
Take that! Hey!
About to die. Jump to avoid that. About to die. Yo, how have I not gotten a single limit break in this fight?
Conflict resolved.
Hollander, do you understand what you're doing? Working for Hollander now? What is it you're after?
World domination.
That's not even funny, man.
How about revenge?
For what? Angeal!
I've become a monster. A monster's objective is usually world domination or revenge.
You're wrong. Those aren't the wings of a monster.
Well then, what are they?
Angel's wings.
I see. Then what should an angel fight for, Zack? What do angels dream of?
Well, you're the angel, you tell us.
Angeal,
Angels dream of one thing.
please tell me.
To be human. Defend yourself!
I think I mentioned this before, but it is really, really weird for Sephiroth to just, you know, not be the broody, I'm going to destroy the world kind of guy. He's, you know, he's being somewhat personable, and he kind of sort of has a sense of humor, and, you know, he's talking. He's saying words.